Hello guys, I'm now few minutes to the finish line. It was not as easy as I thought, but I just have to say that I'm proud of myself that I did not give up. I'm few minutes away from the finish line, and it has been an awesome experience challenging myself and doing this, because this is what I always wanted to do. I promised myself that in my 100th video, my video number 100, I would take on this challenge, and I've actually done it. Good morning guys, this is Sam. It's a beautiful early morning in Africa. I'm on my way for my morning workout. I normally work out early in the morning, but today is a very special day because this is my video number 100 on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to celebrate this video in a very different way. As I'm recording this video, it's 6:08 a.m. Here in Africa, Kenya. And I'm on my way to my morning workout, as I told you guys. That this is my 100th video. It's my video number 100, and the best way to celebrate this video is by doing what I've never done before. So in my early morning routine, early morning workout routine, I usually do my morning jogs and my morning runs, but there's a particular path that I've never been able to conquer. I've never even attempted it, but today I want to do it. So few minutes from now, I'll start my morning run. As I told you guys, I always work out every early in the morning. That is one of the things that I've done consistently all my life. Working out gives me the ability to start my early morning when I'm fresh, focused, because it gives me the ability to be like 10 steps ahead of those who don't work out. So this is a bit different today because I'm actually going to conquer one of my greatest, not fears, let me not say my greatest fears, but I'm going to conquer a path that I've never conquered before. So if you're traveling from Westlands to Wangige, there's a junction immediately on your left, immediately after, when you're traveling from Westlands to Wangige, there's a junction before you reach Gashio, before you reach Kabete town. There's a junction on your left known as there's a junction that connects you to Dubois, a place known as Dubois. So from Dubois, then there's another junction that takes you all the way to Wayakiwe. So I want to conquer that path. I want to try and run all the way. And it's not as easy as you think. I'm a runner. I always run, but to be honest, this is not as easy as it looks. But I'll show you guys the path so that you know why I'm telling you that it's also a challenge to me, but I'm willing to take the risk. Kiambu County is one of the most beautiful counties in Kenya. Kenya has 47 counties, and Kiambu County is one of them. So Kiambu County mostly consists of the Kikuyu tribe, because Kenya has several ethnic tribes, but Kiambu County specifically has a large population of the Kikuyu tribe. But the reason why I found myself in Kiambu County is because my whole life, most of my friends are from the Kikuyu and Kamba tribes. So I've spent most of my life in Kikuyu-based population, as I might say, because Kiambu County has more of the Kikuyu tribe. I'm either in Kiambu County or Machakos County, Kitui County, because as I've told you guys, I've spent most of my life in these counties. So today I'm specifically in Kiambu County. Being a content creator gives me an opportunity to express myself in my own way, because I started creating content several months back, and I always wanted to tell my own African story. The good thing about Africa is that everyone has their own African story. you don't have to copy anyone else's story, because you guys know that nowadays everyone is doing African stories. Everyone has their own version of their African stories. So in my venture of telling my African story, I wanted to tell my Kenyan story, because charity starts at home. So that's why most of my videos are always Kenyan based, because Kenya is where I was born, Kenya is where I was raised. So I always want to show people what my country is all about. So this is my Kenyan story. As I've told you guys, this is Kiambu County, and I am from the Luo tribe. It's one of the largest tribes also in Kenya, and I'm a proud Luo. But above all, my country always comes first, because my country is bigger than my tribe. As I always tell you guys, I really love my country. So this is Kiambu County, and let me show you guys around before I start my adventure. One of the main reasons why I moved to Kiambu County is because of the calmness and the friendliness of the locals who stay here. You know, Kiambu County is not congested on this side, because there's a way I always feel comfortable living among the Kikuyu tribe, because they are so industrious. And when you live among them, the Kikuyu tribe, you cannot be lazy, because everyone around you is pushing themselves, everyone is industrious, and there's a way the Kikuyu tribe lives. There's a lifestyle that the Kikuyu tribe has that inspires you to just stay and live among them. So actually I am a Luo. The reason I keep repeating that I'm a Luo is because in my country, during political seasons, when we have like general elections, there's always a rift between the Kikuyu and the Luo tribe. And one day I'll explain that in details. So the Kikuyu and the Luos, there's always that rift that between them politically, but by the end of the day we are all brothers, we are all sisters. So because even where I come from in my own village back in Kakamega County, because I'm a Luo from Kakamega, because I'm a half caste of Luya and Luo, we also have Kikuyus who stay there in Kakamega County, and we have Kikuyus in Kisumu doing business. So I feel comfortable being in Kiambu County and staying among the Kikuyus, because we are all Kenyans by the end of the day. And this place, as you can see, it's so beautiful, and I'm just a proud Kenyan and happy to be here. So thank you guys so much for visiting my YouTube channel. I'm just about to start my morning run. As I told you guys that I'm going to show you guys the road that I'm supposed to conquer. So let's do this. Okay, so this is where I'm starting my run. So this is the beauty of Kiambu County. It's so beautiful. It's just amazing how green it is. And so this is where I'm about to start my run. So I'm just preparing myself before I start. It's a long distance, and I'm willing to take the risk. Okay, let's do it. I've always wanted to challenge myself. I promised myself when I started my YouTube channel that the moment I reached the 100th video number 100, I would challenge myself. And one thing about me is that I always want to keep the promises that I make to myself, because if I'm able to keep my own promises, then it's easy for me to also be honest with the people that I meet. I can also keep the promises that I make for my audience. At this point, it was about 40 minutes after the moment that I started from the starting point, and I was so exhausted. I felt like maybe I should give up, I should walk a little, then run later. But deep inside my heart, I kept telling myself that I had to do this. I've always believed that in this life, it's always very important to keep the promises that you make to yourself. because when you promise yourself that you're going to do something and then you keep the promise, then your body gives you back the energy that you need, the confidence that you need, because when you're able to keep promises to yourself, then you become efficient even mentally. Because I personally promised myself that I would take this challenge, that I would cover this distance the moment I hit the 100th video, because this is my 100th video on my YouTube channel, and this is a risk that I'm willing to take, because I've always believed that the moment I push myself, then I give my body the opportunity to be at its peak, and this is why I'm always myself at all times. Hello guys, I've covered by the time I'm recording this video, I've covered several kilometers all the way from the Westlands Road to the Kenya School of Government to the junction towards Ndubois, and then it's not as easy as anyone may think. It's more than what I expected, but I'm just proud of myself. I have to be proud of myself because I personally decided to challenge myself to conquer this part of my country. So it's about 30 minutes or 1 hour before I finish, and I just want you guys to know that Kenya is a very great country. If you've never been to Kenya, I think you should visit Kenya, because it's not like any other country in Africa. This is different. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate, and I need you guys to know that I don't take it for granted. So I'm about to finish, but I have like 30 minutes to 1 hour before I finish. So this part of the challenge is a bit difficult, but it's worth it because it's in a hill. It has a hill. So I'm running actually towards a hill, and it's not as easy, but as I told you guys, it's worth it. I was raised by a dad who always believed in my dream. My mother died when I was 4 years old, so I was raised by a single father. My dad played a very big part in teaching me how to be a man. He taught me how to treat people with respect. He taught me how to never give up on my dreams. And that's why I always respect him, because he's my greatest role model. He's the one who taught me to always push myself. No matter how many times I fail, I must always push myself. And I believe that the lessons I learned from my dad has turned me to who I am today. I never give up when I set my mind to do anything. I never quit, no matter how many times I fail. And that's why I'm so proud of myself that I'm able to take this challenge today. Hello guys, I'm now a few minutes to the finish line. It was not as easy as I thought, but I just have to say that I'm proud of myself that I did not give up. I'm a few minutes away from the finish line, and it has been an awesome experience challenging myself and doing this, because this is what I always wanted to do. I promised myself that in my 100th video, my video number 100, I would take on this challenge, and I've actually done it. So this is the finish line. I'm finally here. I'm in Wayakiwe. I've connected the road from Westlands to Wangige Market to Ndubois, then back to Wayakiwe. Finally, I've managed to finish, and for me, this is more than just an achievement. I feel so good about myself. I feel good that I did not give up. Even when I felt like maybe I should just stop, I did not stop. So guys, I've finally done it. I've reached the finish line. This is Waiyaki Way, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So I feel so good that I managed to do this, because I've always believed that in this life, when you set a goal and then you manage to accomplish the goal that you've set, there's some sense of accomplishment that you always have, and it compares to nothing else, especially when it's a goal that you've personally set that you're supposed to accomplish. It motivates you and it gives you the ability to even set bigger goals in your own path of life. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching this video. It's an amazing experience that I've been able to accomplish this, and I thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate. Thank you for watching my video number 100. Asante sana. Thank you. See you guys on the next video. Africa is just beautiful. I constantly tell Kenyan stories because of the beauty of Africa. And the only way I can tell my African story is by telling my Kenyan story. So that's why on my YouTube channel, I'm always telling stories about my country, my experience in my own country, because I believe that Kenya is not just any ordinary country in Africa. Kenya is a great place. So if you're out there and you're watching this video and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly just subscribe today and support my channel by just subscribing and watching. I really appreciate. Thank you guys so much.